We're live again. Basketball Barbecue, day number 17, consecutive stream, consecutive draft. Back in the drafting chair, back in the evaluating chair, putting on our scout hat today for a little Zachariah Branch, University of Georgia. Before that, University of Southern California. So make sure you stick around for that. We'll be diving into some trivia as well, and we'll be drafting in the big board contest to go along with that. If you're new here, your first time, you enjoy the content, go down there, slap a like on the live stream, por favor. Make sure you drop a sub on the channel as well. 3,000 subs for a 24-hour live stream. We'll do something at 2,000 subs. If you have an idea what we should do at 2,000 subs, drop it in the comments down below, and then make sure you tap that bell. Notifies you when we go live. Made it easy to get in my drafts. Watch these guys with me. We're drafting all summer long, all winter long, all spring long, all the fucking seasons. And here we go. I was going to say something else. Don't remember what it was going to be. Sometimes it happens, but it's okay. We keep going. 200 days is our goal of how many days we're going to be streaming. We're doing some drafts. We're doing some trivia. We're doing some evaluating before we do any of those things. Jackson Dart, take us away.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
All right, we got OTR. I appreciate it because I am on time, ready to go every day. As soon as the clock hits 6, I'm hitting go live. Not a second sooner, not a second later. I hit it right when that thing says it's time to go live. I go live, baby. So yeah, appreciate that. Rabona King and Jose in here as well. All right, let's do some trivia. We could be out of this thing early. I feel like every time there's only one X, we kind of get screwed. But here we go. Name the leading rusher for each AFC team from the 2025 regular season. So pretty straightforward. This has got to be Ramondre. No way Travion had 900, right? Right? It's got to be. No! Fuck! How is that possible? How is that possible? Did Ramondre miss some games that I'm forgetting? No! Can I do overtime mode? Overtime mode. What is that? What is that? I'm doing overtime mode. I don't know what that is. I've never done that before, but okay. That's fine. Whatever. We're giving this a second chance because we can't go out that fast. I refuse to. Travion, what the fuck? All right. James Cook. I shouldn't have started with him. Oh, I gotta get HN Brees. Because I feel like most of these are pretty, straightforward, are they not? Judkins, we got Chase Brown. We got Henry. We got this one's gonna be Warren. It's not Gainwell. He didn't have that many. We could have probably done this easier if we didn't fuck up the first one. Texans is Marks. Colts, Taylor. And then this is Pollard, Genty. Ooh, this one's probably Hunt. I'm not gonna go through them all because this is so easy. This one is probably Vidal. No. I bet it's Herbert. I bet it's Vidal. It was Vidal. Huge. And then this one's Harvey. So, all right. It's not Harvey. Fuck. Is it Dobbins? It's not Bo Nix. Oh, it is Dobbins. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. I'm pissed we got the first one wrong. I'm actually pissed. Okay, here we go. Let's dive into a little Zachariah Branch today. He's our scout, film player of the day. And kind of like I think he's definitely fallen since the big board drop. He was ranked a lot higher. Probably not going to be a first round guy. Definitely a day 2 guy. Maybe it's a good combine. He rises, all that kind of stuff, but kind of feels like we know what he is. I've watched him a little bit. I haven't watched too in depth, so we should get a pretty good kind of like blank slate film watching from me and from us really. But he feels kind of like that KC comp where he's a little gadgety. He's definitely smaller. He's listed at 5'10", 180. So definitely a smaller receiver. really good prospect coming out of high school. He's a true junior, so I mean, he's kind of an early declare situation. Was at USC for 2 years, then transferred to Georgia this past season. Had the best year of his career this past year, which is good. He had 800 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 65 catches. Only 2 drops for a 2.4% drop rate, so that's pretty good. His grade versus man was good, which is nice. Yards per route run's not bad, and his contested catch rate is actually pretty good for being kind of a smaller guy. But like some of the stuff here, it kind of why you see the gadgety stuff. Screen catches 42nd in the, I believe this is the FBS. This is 478 teams. With this top left corner up here, it's 478 teams this is showing. So he was second in most amount of screen catches, and then second in screen yards as well. But I mean, he was also, I mean, like he had a really high missed tackles force as well. So it's like he was doing pretty well off the screens, right? 7.8 yards per after catch per reception. So that's pretty good, you know. So nothing to, I want to like take it away from him or anything. He only had 5 contested catches as well. So maybe the contested catch rate is good, but he also didn't have that many, looks like opportunities because he had a lot of like screen catches. So feels like he could be a little Wandale-ish. Wandale kind of developed a little bit more of his game when he got to the NFL, but like Wandale, Kadarius Toney maybe thing. Not to say like, and again, I don't want to put him in a box just yet. We haven't even watched him yet, but I'm just saying from the numbers, the tail of the tape, as I like to call it, that's kind of what I'm feeling so far. So again, we're not going to put him in a box yet. We're just going off the numbers. Let's watch him and try and get a more accurate, type of thing with him. So here we go. Let's go do Zachariah Branch right here, and let's dive into it. All right, let's dive into it. I'm excited. Well, Zachariah. Okay, this is the sick edits one. Again, there was a 2023 one he did too when he was at USC when he was like a true freshman. I don't know. That's the thumbnail. That pose right there. I am pretty sure it's that exact pose. There's a nice catch. Some of the screens. This is against Marshall though. Still, he flies. He's fast as shit. He flies. He's gonna run a good 40. I will say, I remember this one. I don't like how he like jukes and he's like in the air right here. You know, like if you're gonna juke, like let's keep our feet on the ground so we can move. I don't like I get he's like stopping, but you don't have to go in the air. Like he's like hops. You know, I just feel like he loses a little bit of ground, but like. I don't know. It's something small. You know what I mean? Kind of something small. Hopefully that's not like a theme. I don't like the hop. We don't need to hop. You know? We can just stop. Yeah, all these are screens. He is fast. His acceleration is like that's his speed is like his biggest asset, right? I will say it's probably better. Okay, wait. I paused it at a crazy time. I just wanted to say like it's probably better to be like, you know, if you're going to be one, like you'd rather be like Zachariah Branch than be like Jalen Hyatt, where like Jalen Hyatt was just fast down the field, wasn't going to make you miss. I'd rather be fast and have some yards after the catch ability if I have to be one or the other. You know, if I'm kind of a one-trick pony, at least I'm fast, but I can also make guys miss. It's different to be only fast, maybe a little bit taller, but to only kind of be that deep threat. Like I'd rather be Zachariah Branch than Gabe Davis, if that makes sense. You know, Gabe Davis was kind of big and fast receiver, but didn't do much of anything else. So, okay. Whoops, there we go. Okay, let's rewind this. That looked like a pretty good catch. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I thought he was going to get blown up. That's a good catch, though. In the body, it's a body catch. I don't know. He probably could have caught it with his hands. He kind of got up there, though. Kind of got up there. I feel we could have juked those guys out, but what do I know? Like you see how he like kind of like when he jukes, he's like in the air kind of a little bit. Like he like, you know what, like I don't love that. That's the second time we've seen it where he's in the air right here, and it just doesn't look as smooth. Like he's like almost paused in midair, and I feel like, but he still kind of explodes out of that. Why can't we just like running back cut? And you know what I'm trying to say? Like keep your feet on the ground. I feel like you can kind of get to where he's going faster. I mean, look at this shit. He's kind of moving right here. You get what I'm saying? I get the yards after catch. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, but it's jump cut. Yeah. Let's jump cut, not hop in the air. That was a little better, but he's still kind of he's like because what he's doing before, like he's like pausing. He's pausing in the air. I haven't really seen like one good route running clip yet, which scares me. Another body catch too. Little scary, I must admit. A lot of fucking screens. I mean, but it's got, and he gets the ball in his hands. He feels pretty electric. He does feel pretty electric. I cannot lie. There we go. Good broken tackle. There we go. Nice. Damn. That's a good catch. Like, it feels like he's got good hands, you know? Kind of mistimed this jump, though. He definitely mistimed this. I don't know, maybe the sun. Damn. He fucking ate that, though. Another body catch. You know, most receivers are making, I feel like they're making a hands catch here, you know? Again, he didn't drop the ball. He didn't have a lot of drops. Another body catch there. Again, like in the NFL, it's like this is a good, like okay, let's watch this a little bit. Bottom of the screen here. This is against Tennessee, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's watch it. So they're pretty head up, all that stuff. Good job to get inside right here. But then in the NFL, I'm almost positive, you know, on a slant like this, if you don't catch with your hands out, that ball is going to get fucking, you know, like someone's going to like get their hands in there. You have to make that catch with your hands out. You can't look the ball in the NFL. Like maybe in college you got enough space where it works. But when a guy's all over you and like someone's throwing a slant to you like that, you can't let the ball get to your body. That gives the DB more time to recover and make a play on the ball. You got to catch that with your hands. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we haven't seen I don't know. Just fucking catch with your hands. I feel like he's got good hands, does he not? And again, he can always get better at this stuff. You know, it's not like he's a body catcher for life. You know, it's just like, I just think it's like the confidence, right? It's a confidence thing. Another body catch, you know, where it's like, I feel like this catch looks a lot easier if he puts his hands out. I don't know, man. I could just be like a really harsh critic right now, but I feel, okay, that one was behind him, you know? That one was behind him. I'll give him that one. That's a good catch. So now another one. It's another body catch, dude. This guy refuses to catch with his fucking hands. It's actually pissing me off now. I can't unsee it. I can't. It's just like it's routine catch. Just catch it. Why are we catching with the body? I think Randy Moss is something about that, though. I think Randy Moss is he's like, I always call it my body, but he's also Randy Moss. There's another one. Fuck. There's another one. It's everyone. I've just learned that it's everyone. He's gonna fall dramatically in my rankings because of this. Now that's all we got. That's all we got, dude. Dude, I'm pissed. I'm actually so mad right now. I cannot believe. Okay, let's watch. I want to watch some of his 24 stuff. Let's watch this other Sick Addicts one because Sick Addicts does a good job. Let's watch this one. This is him as a true freshman. This is with Caleb, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is with Caleb. Yeah. Yep. This must have been a trade from he's done his whole career. It's this body catch bullshit. I mean, he's electric. I mean, he's fast as shit, dude. What was that? Whoa. Wait a minute. That guy doesn't have a helmet on. That's a penalty. Like that's not even that great of a route. Like a true freshman though. Okay. I mean, why are we putting this in the highlights? What the fuck was that, dude? He almost crossed himself. It worked, but okay. I know I've seen enough, dude. I've seen enough. I don't even want to say it But I think Zachary Branch is the least, is like the most down. Like, this is the worst I felt about a guy after watching him. Even the running backs, too. Out of any of these guys, I don't think I was like, oh, fuck. I really wanted more there. You know what I mean? Oh, no, this is a disaster. Because I don't want to take a hard stance on that, but this is a disaster. I mean, we're gonna put him down here now. We'll put him here, but we have a lot more guys to watch. You know, we have a lot more guys to watch. So I'm skeptical, to say the least. I'm very skeptical, you know. So we're just gonna, you know what? Maybe we just got off on the wrong foot with him, you know. Maybe someone will convince us. I think we should. We should have put our comps. I should have put my comps next to these guys. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that some other time. But okay, that's Branch. He's 6 now, but we have a lot more guys to watch. We still have like Surratt, still have Amari Cooper, still have Jeremy Bernard, still have Malachi Fields, who Todd McShay who mocked in the first round today. So I thought that was pretty significant, that he mocked him that high. So I don't know. Interesting names. So we have a couple more guys to watch for sure. But this is how it stands right now. I feel like, is he in the same tier as Concepcion? I kind of feel like he's not after this. I kind of feel like he's not. I'm gonna let that tier sit for now, though. I'm gonna let it sit for now. Yeah, I know. I think we might do it tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. We might do it tomorrow. We'll figure it out. But okay, let's dive into some drafts. I think I kind of watched all I wanted to. Yeah, it's the true freshman stuff though, because then I'm gonna overreact to something that was 2 years ago. I genuinely feel like we learned a lot from the tail of the tape and from just watching that short one. Again, it's all this stuff. Like I'm not sitting here saying like I am the fucking expert. You know, I'm not saying that. I like watching these guys. I like getting a feel for them, at least, you know, trying to figure out what they could be in the NFL and how the NFL is going to see them. I feel like I saw all I needed to see, especially since like he didn't have a ton of film kind of going in, like to begin with. Like he didn't have any, like if we just go back real quick, he never had any like crazy, like that was his best year. We watched his best tape right there, and it's all screens. He had a couple nice catches. He had a couple really nice contested catches. Yes, a couple of them. But like what? Maybe 2 good hands catches, and that was it. It looked like he had a really strong like catch radius to begin with. All those touchdowns were on screens. I don't know if there was one that wasn't on a screen. Maybe like an out route or something that we saw. I don't know, man. I definitely just left underwhelmed. I left underwhelmed after watching it, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. How many times did he play out? Did he play any out wide? Yeah, 60. So he's a slot. Yeah, he's a slot guy. So yeah, the comp is like, but he's more shifty than Wandale. I feel like Wandale probably better catching the ball. I feel like he's closer to Kadarius Toney. Personally, I don't know. I don't know. No, Kuiper Jr. over here. I wish. Yeah, he's going much later. Yeah, 100%. So, okay, let's dive into the big board. Let's get after it. I only have like one little board left. Yeah, I have one left. I had a couple today. So, we gotta be. I was trying to wait on the war room. I feel like we can get in. We might want to get 3 of them in there, like post combine. You know what I mean? Post combine or like free agency. I don't know if it'll still be open until then, but we'll figure it out. Let's dive into the big board. Let's do it right now. We're hopping in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hop in here. I think we got a good amount of people in here. The way that's kind of snap filled, but there's like 5 guys that joined at the end. All right, who do we got in here today? Can we get a top 5 pick today? Just one time. We're always drafting at the end. Oh, speaking of top 5, I'll take that. All right, we got Peanut Punch in here. We got Charlie at the 2. What's going on? JSY at the we got Peanut at the 2, Charlie at the 3, JSY at the 4, Dirty P, who I recognize, at the 5. Davis is in here. Shit, at the 6. Sonny Dan, who gets in every draft. Over the Hine, I recognize those names as well. What's going on? What is going on? Did Davis just stumble across? He doesn't stream at night. He's just getting some drafts in, probably. Let's fucking go. Davis doesn't know he's in a fucking streamed lobby right now. About to get fucking wrecked. Drafting at 6, too. Not the best spot. All right. Well, this is good because I have like no shares of Bijan. Like literally like maybe 2. I never get the 101. Never get the 101. Okay. Let's see. Let's go Bijan here. Let's have a fun time. Let's just critique everyone's fucking team in this lobby. All right, let's get the lo-fi going. I enjoyed 3 yesterday. Lo-fi beats number 3. I think we're gonna go back to that. I really like that. Anthony's in here at 7. What's going on? What's going on, who? How we doing today, baby? How are we doing today? Who's calling my phone? We didn't even talk about the Super Bowl from last night either. Crazy, man. Crazy game. I'm just sitting there in a group chat, kind of enjoying life because all my Vikings like fans in my life are losing their mind. I had some guy in our group chat like kind of like every group chat's kind of got that guy where it's like he's kind of just like the villain of the group chat. We have that guy, and it's the same guy in a lot of our group chats. And like we have a basketball one, we have a baseball one, we have a football. Like we have these different kind of chats. It's a lot of the same cast characters, but there's a different like some other guys like that aren't in the other ones. Whatever. This guy's in all of them, and he's the villain of all the group chats. And he was just like he came out with like it was like beginning of the year. Sam Darnold fucking sucks. I saw enough of him on the Vikings last year. He sucks. So throughout the entire year, as the Seahawks get the 1 seed, all this stuff, he's just like, Sam Darnold's so bad. And then even after last night, he couldn't admit that he was wrong. There's even a text in the group chat that says, Sam Darnold will never lead a team to a Super Bowl. And then everyone was like, what about this? And he was like, well, he didn't lead them. The defense did, which is fair. But he's still the quarterback. He had like 375 yards in the NFC Championship game and 3 touchdowns. But he didn't want to say anything about that. So, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, Super Bowl. I won a ton of money last night too. The parlay didn't hit though. I think we were in I think an AJ Barner rushing attempt away. They didn't even do the barnyard push yesterday. What kind of horse shit is that? Because with the Ramondre touchdown hit, the Shaheed under rushing yards hit, he got like -5. And then I think the Darnold rushing attempts hit as well. So I think the barnyard over half a rushing attempt is the only one that didn't hit, which I will stand by was a great bet. That was my favorite bet, was that one. I loved that bet. That was by far my favorite bet. And that was the one that didn't hit, of course. Yeah, we got all red badges in here. Everyone's fucking locked in. Everybody's locked in. Damn, Bowers goes before McBride. It's gonna be one of those rooms. I'll tell you who I'm not getting. I'm not getting anyone I like in this room. Holy shit. Let's see. I think I know like almost everybody in this room. Sonny over the Hine. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 if you don't include Davis, I think. I don't know the 10 through 12 drafters, but 8 if you include Davis. That Sam Darnold is free. Oh, in fantasy drafts. Sorry, you're saying, yeah. He is free in fantasy drafts right now. It's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. No, it's not BBG in the group chat. That'd be funny, though. That would be funny. Okay, 1 pick away. Pickens for sure. I haven't taken a ton of Chase Brown. I also like. I haven't drafted enough 101s with Bijan to like actually pull somebody up from like the other side of the board usually. So let's just go with the chalk here. Because I actually don't mind Chase Brown. I just feel like he's so due to get his job taken though. He just kind of ran hot toward the end of last year. I don't know. He scares me. But like I said, I got to get these regular Bijan combinations in. Because I don't ever get to take Bijan. So okay, let's see what Davis is going. Gets Neighbors at 19. Pretty good. He doesn't usually fall that far. Goes JT Neighbors, Bucky. Okay. I'm telling you, man, two RB in the first 3 rounds, I think is like the strat this year. It really is. I'm feeling better with the ADP. I'm feeling better like where like guys go and like being fine with like, you know, kind of planning my draft out where it's like if I know the running back pocket coming up sucks, or like the receiver pocket, I know those guys I don't like, stuff like that. I've drafted a lot of, you know, late tight ends, like 0 tight ends through like 14 rounds type teams and all this stuff. So I don't know. Starting to get like a good set. I need to get like more like the elite guys though, because I don't have enough. Like I need more, especially like Loveland. You know, Loveland, guys like that. I love drafting Pitts when he falls to 100. Like one of my favorite clicks. He falls to 100 quite often, and him at 100, like not a good price in the 40s. Was not a good starting ADP. But Kyle Pitts pick 100 or later, that's more than fine with me. That is a fine price for him. P. Ryan might lurk the goal line. Yeah, true. I don't know. Fuck P. Ryan. P. Ryan sucks, dude. Cincinnati needs to do something. I think I think they should bring somebody in. I do. Like bring just like a guy that's not P. Ryan in. You know, some guy that gives you some level of explosiveness outside of Chase Brown. Like go get like Algier or something if you're gonna get P. Ryan. You know, Algier can't cost that much. Algier's got to be like what, getting maybe like the Rico Dowdle deal, like $6 million a year, maybe like with the cap increase, like $7 million a year. That's Algier for 70 years, fine. Sign him to that. I don't know. Okay. I think Davis has any idea this is being streamed? Probably not. But I just like, wait a minute. Well, he probably recognizes some of these names. You know, he's like, what the fuck? All these guys are in at the same time. It's going on nice and blunt. How we doing? Maybe Mixon gets cut and he still has something left. Mixon, yeah, goes back to Cincy is what you're saying. Man, I'll chase Mixon up if I need to, but I'm not gonna. I don't think the risk is worth the reward. You know, I don't. I think if like we get a little bit clearer situation on Mixon, I have no problem taking him. Like if he steams up a little bit. Like, am I gonna be pissed because I didn't get him in round fucking I don't know, 17? I'll be okay. I think I'll live with that. Who did we scout today? We did Branch. Go back and watch it. It was the most animated I've been on a prospect, I think, ever on this channel. So yeah. I know Davis knows who I am. I just don't know if he knows if I'm streaming. I've streamed with him. I would fucking hope he knows at least who I am. I just didn't know if he knew I was streaming. That's all I was saying. Waddle. I like Waddle here. You know, normally I click the RBs here, but I actually kind of like Waddle here. Let's do that. And then either Lamar. I don't know if I've taken Drake May. I don't know if I'm on the clock again. Am I dumb? I like Lamar. I don't feel the need to get another receiver here. The running back here feels good, but I think we can push it again. Let's just go Lamar. You know, don't overthink it. Let's get Lamar. Declan Doyle's the new OC. Young, up-and-coming offensive mind. What the fuck are we doing? Come on now. Let's chase that. Let's chase that ceiling. No one talks about the OC ceiling enough, you know? Everyone talks about all these QBs, all these players. What the fuck is that? Who cares about the players? Could you... I'm going to say something crazy. This might be the football coach in me. Could you make the argument that coaching matters more than talent on the field? I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I think you could. I know that sounds crazy, but I think you could. Look at... I was going to say Geno Smith, but that wasn't a great example. I think Sam Darnold is actually a good example. I think Sam Darnold's a really good example. Truly, I do. Because coaching changed his career. He didn't just suddenly get better. Coaching changed Sam Darnold's career. See, I knew this was going to be an unpopular take. Dev agrees with me. Thank you. Dev agrees with me. Yeah, like let's look at some examples. Like, look at the Lions. I think the Lions are a perfect example. The Lions are a perfect example. They had the same fucking team. Granted, maybe the O-line was a little bit better, but not to go from like the 1 seed Were they the 1 seed last year? Okay, they're the 2 seed. Not to go from the 2 seed to not making the fucking playoffs. Were they like that? Like the O-line was that bad? You know what I mean? Look at the way Goff played and all that. Look at that Lions offense this year and tell me that coaching didn't matter when it's virtually the same team. Virtually the same team. Quentin Johnson is another fine example. I'm thinking more sort of like quarterbacks, but the offense overall, definitely for sure. Getting like using guys in the right ways and all that stuff, you know? Who's another example? Look at I'm just trying to think of thinking about like Kirk. Look, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's another one. Look at Baker Mayfield. Coaching changed his career. Look at the Buccaneers. Look at the Buccaneers this year. They have 2 great offensive minds who are OC to head coach. OC to head coach. New OC comes in. He sucks. The team sucks. They miss the playoffs. You can't convince me that talent matters more than coaching on the field. Now, is there a cap? Yes, certainly there's a cap. You have to have some talent to be good. Mac Jones, 100%. We can do this all day. We can do this all day, guys. I think you guys are in the minority now. I think if you think that talent matters more than coaching, I think you're wrong. And I'm going to say it. I think you're wrong. I think coaching matters more than talent. Yeah. Now you need to have talent to win, right? But I think there's a floor with at least good coaching. You know? I think you can have good talent and still suck. Look at the Lions this year. No way they should have been that bad. Eagles too. Eagles is another good example. Okay, I'll try and get off this topic. I like Ramondre. I love clicking Ramondre. I feel like I click him too much though. Let's mix in a Warren share. I don't draft enough Warren, I don't think. Let's go Warren. And then let's go kind of like Ricky. Let's go. Fuck. Let's go Ricky. The Eagles is the last example I'll say. Look at them when they've had good OCs and when they've had bad OCs. Like it's night and day. And you can say that the O-line was down this year. Well, look when the O-line was good and look at the offense again. When they went from Shane Steichen, Super Bowl, to then they went to that Brian Johnson guy. Remember that? They went to Brian Johnson. And yeah, they made the playoffs, but they got blown out by the fucking Buccaneers. They sucked. Then they're like, oh, we're going to go get a competent OC again. We're going to sign Kellen Moore. What do? They go back to the Super Bowl and they win it. And then now what do? They did the same thing. Kevin Patullo, offense is yours. What happened? Ass. So, yeah, I'm right. I just decided that I'm right, actually. Not just decided, but I'm proclaiming that I'm right. All right. I'd rather have John. This is a great question. Who would you rather have, Josh Allen or Sean McVay? I think it's Sean McVay, and it's not even close. It is not even close. It is Sean McVay. You would much rather have Sean McVay than Josh Allen. 100%. 100%. It's not even close. That's a great question, Charlie. That is a great question. And it's 100% Sean McVay. I love that. It's McVay easy. I'm going to text that in my group chat right now. My football diehard group chat. Maybe we'll read some of the responses. Who would you rather have? Josh? Or let's do Patrick Mahomes. I'll do this. Any QB in the league or Sean McVay? Okay. Maybe we'll check back in on the answers. All right, guys. Remember, go down there, drop a like on the live stream if you have not already. 40 likes for a second draft. I'm animated tonight. So make sure you guys go down there so we can keep drafting. We're already at 22. Go ahead and drop a like, drop a sub as well. Again, 24-hour live stream at 3,000 subscribers. So, okay. All right. Let's check in on Davis's team. What's he got? JT, Neighbors, Bucky, JMO. It's a good team so far. I like that. Judkins, Sutton, Wilson. I like the Wilson click. Don't like I would have taken Sutton's fine. I would have taken DK over Sutton, but DK went before. That's actually not a terrible click. I don't like that range of guys. This range of like the 6-7 turn, sorry, isn't great. I don't love it. Okay. 1-3-3-0. If Diggs were to fall back around, I mean, that would be crazy. But there's also 19 people that are drafting in front of him. Fucking. Okay, Dave, we're gonna take out unstacked Brock just because he fucking ran in the week 17 for your boy for fucking Sam Sherman. Doesn't mean he's gonna do it again. God damn it. I would have taken unstacked Brock there too, probably. I love Brock. Oh, I would love this Diggs. Charlie, fuck you. I accepted it was never coming back to me. I don't like Manungai, but he has fallen a little bit here. I said I love Pitts at 100. This is pretty much pick 100. I think I'm in on him here. And I love Jadarian Price. But do we want to push receiver again? Ooh, this is tough. We're definitely going to go Pitts here. I like Jadarian Price. But if I'm going to take a running back, I feel like I should just take the value. But I kind of just want to draft Denzel Boston as well. Or Pittman. Probably Boston. We don't have any rookies yet. Let's get a rookie share on this team. Let's go Denzel Boston. Denzel Boston could 100% be a Baltimore Raven. 100%. Perfect compliment to Zay Flowers, in my opinion. 100% a Baltimore Raven. Think Pickens gets traded? He's a free agent. So he could get tagged. I mean, I don't think Pickens is playing for anybody but Dallas. If that's what you're asking. I don't think he's playing for anybody but Dallas. Pitts Pittman, the name stack works every time. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I made 2 clips today too. I forgot to put them in the StreamYard though. Can you explain why Boston's falling? I just don't think people are familiar with who the fuck Denzel Boston is. This guy's going to go in the first round. I think he's like a lock. He's a lock to go in the first round. Like legitimately. He's a lock to go in the first round. And it's like, people don't care. Because who's the next highest receiver? It's Surratt, right? Is the next highest one? Or it's KC at 130. And Boston goes at 104. Those guys should be further apart from each other than that gap should be way bigger. Because all the rookie receivers go in this fifth round, this 5th, 6th round type area. Like how Boston is going in the 9th. Like Boston should also I can make an argument he should be going next to all 3 of those guys. And you can make the argument he should be going, or at the very least, he should be going the 7th round. There's no way Boston should be going in the 9th. I pulled him up too. You can get him the 10th sometimes. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Branch has some crazy juice. He does. But he catches with his fucking body. He jumps when he cuts, which isn't as good as it sounds. Oh, man. I'm pissed. Last year, someone like James Prochet, whoever does the ranks, has weird taste. Someone like James Prochet. What were we talking about James Prochet for? Last year, who was the guy? I remember, who was it? Remember Caden Prather from Pitt was ranked hella high, and then he just went to going undrafted. I think he went undrafted in the real NFL draft too. I mean, he was a Bill. He was a 7th round guy. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. Man, Denzel Boston is one of the best values on the board. It's actually unbelievable how good of a value he is. It is unbelievable. Yeah, but Bond had other stuff going on with him. Bond had other stuff going. He had legal stuff going on, which also just kind of went away. I don't know what's up with that, right? Because he had legal stuff. But I don't know what happened to all that stuff. Okay, Who's playing QB for Miami? It sounded like Rapport was saying like it sounds like Tua is gone. You know, you can say it was for certain, but it sounded like he was gone. Okay, good receiver tier coming back, which is good. We're good with these 3 RBs, I think. I kind of need a quarterback though. I don't love Mendoza. Is also the problem. I kind of need to take one here, I think. Charlie goes Coker, Shakir. Okay. I mean, we kind of need to go with Mendoza here. I don't think we have an option. I don't think we have a choice. Let's go Mendoza. And then no stacks. Let's go. I think we have to go Emmett Johnson. I didn't think we were going to give him in this room, but we do. We always do. The exposure rises 1% more. Let's fucking go. Once Omar Cooper's breakdown happening, you can totally see him as the 33rd pick for the Raiders. Mendoza will want it. That's good. That's a good point. Could want Surratt too. It could be either of those guys, to be honest. I don't know. I just kind of like pick a guy like each day. I don't know. Like tomorrow, you know why? You know how I do it? I don't like, this is like a OCD thing of mine, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if anyone notices it. If you look back at my thumbnails, some of them have the player on the left side and some of them have the player on the right side. And I pre-make all these thumbnails. And I always want it to be alternate, like every day needs to be like the opposite side. So like today the player is on the left. Tomorrow I want the player to be on the right. That's kind of how, like, that's part of how I decide. Like, who do I have a thumbnail made for like the alternating thumbnail sequence that I want? So a little how the sauce is made behind the scenes for you there. So like I know for a fact I have a Jeremy Bernard one ready to go for that, and I think I have a Surratt one. So it's one of the two. Who do you guys want to watch tomorrow? You guys can decide. Surratt or Jeremy Bernard, because those are the only 2 rookie thumbnails for receivers that I think I have made for tomorrow. So yeah, a little peek behind the OCD curtain, literally though. So you guys choose Surratt or Jeremy. I've been holding out on Jeremy. Because I don't want to, because we gotta do it when there's like other guys. I think I want to watch other guys, and then it's like, oh my god, let's watch Jeremy. You know, I watch Jeremy every day by myself. Every day I watch him. I can't. You know, every day I watch him, and I can't get enough. Where would Omar Cooper ADP be in BBM if he's picked by the Raiders? In the with the 33rd pick? I mean, he's probably in this 10th round tier. Like he probably goes directly next to Mendoza. He probably goes in the 10th round. Wandale, Jennings, Reed, maybe even higher. But he probably goes like 10th, 11th round. Honestly. And that's just because I'm high on Cooper. Maybe he'd go lower than that. But that's just because I'm high on Cooper. So like that's where I'd be like, I think he's a fine pick there because I think he's a fucking killer. So that could just be me. But okay. God, today was so good. I freaking took a personal day. I've been talking about that for a while, but took a personal day today. Like what the hell? It's the day after the Super Bowl. I have to mourn the end of the season. And mourning did I ever today. Mourned a ton. Started by getting an unbelievable lift at the gym. At 9 o'clock. I was in the gym by 9 o'clock today. I felt so good. No one was there because it's a work day. It's lit. Okay. One of my friends responded back. One of the guys said any quarterback over McVay. Seasonal depression day 1. Damn, Stroud is still there. Wish I had a Houston player. Fortunately, I do not. All right, who am I looking at here? The Hunter thing is very scary. I don't know how I feel about all that. Juwan is fine. One of these guys has Shuck though, so I don't know what to do with that. I don't know if I should just pull up Penix or if I should push him. I don't think I'll get him back. I think this is a sharp room that does not care about pulling up QB. I'm gonna go Penix with one of these. I have a double Atlanta. I kind of need Penix on this team, so let's go Penix for sure. And then I don't know if it's Jawan. It could be Romeo. I love McMillan. I think McMillan is such a good pick. Shit. Let's go Romeo, because there's a world where he's just a Falcon. He's a free agent. There is a world where Romeo Doubs is a Falcon. 100% there is. So fuck it. You a soccer guy? World Cup best ball would be unreal. I am not a soccer guy. I love talking shit about other countries' soccer teams, though. I cannot lie. Like, I remember when the World Cup last year, the last time they had the World Cup, excuse me, when we tied England in soccer in the biggest tournament in the world in soccer, we tied England. Do you know how embarrassing that is for the country, Great Britain, England, all that? If I was in England and we tie with America, oh my, I would feel like shit. You know why? Because all of the best athletes in England play soccer. They don't play basketball. They don't play anything else. They play soccer. The best athletes in America? Can you imagine if you took the best athletes in America and said, all you guys are playing soccer? We would never lose a soccer game ever. The U.S. would be the best soccer country in the world, like they are at legitimately everything else. Almost, we win the Olympics almost every year. Imagine a prime LeBron James and like Tyreek Hill and all these fucking unbelievable athletes, and they're just like, yeah, no, soccer is actually the number one sport. Are you kidding me? We would dominate the world scene of soccer. So I don't want to hear anything about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. We tied England with a bunch of dudes no one knows. No offense. Pulisic the man. That's like the only soccer guy I can name for America. So I don't know why I just went on a soccer rant right there. But that's how I feel. You guys are talking about Travis Hunter. What do you think about Chris Bell? I need to watch more of him. He'll be a guy we'll watch. We'll watch Chris Bell. We will watch Chris Bell. Dude, did I just see Tyreek go 158? He goes later than that. I don't know. Are you saying that's too late or too early? It's definitely way too early. You can't take Tyreek at 158. The first NBA Dream Team was amazing. They just beat. That's what I'm saying. I love that documentary. Is so good, by the way. The Dream Team doc is so fucking good. That's different though, because not because all their countries, other best players aren't playing. That's what I'm saying. Like them beating everyone by if another country beat us in basketball, especially like back then. Yeah, France came close, but U.S. is still on top. Basketball is one of those ones where it's like basketball is the second biggest sport. Imagine a team back then beating America in the Olympics. That's what it's like, America going into playing soccer in the world scene. Is England even bigger than Idaho? Well, they have more people than Idaho. I get there's a population thing. I get that too. But okay, let's go Braylon here. I kind of just want to draft both the Indiana guys, if I'm being honest. Is there anybody that stacks? Let's go Braylon first. Is there anyone that stacks? Baltimore, Atlanta, Raiders. Tucker does stack. Should we just go Tucker? Let's just do the college thing and hope that one of these either Surratt or we can draft Cooper later just goes with Mendoza. Let's just do that. It's fine. I don't think Tyreek's going to be pick 80 to 90. He's got a big knee thing. The contract sucks. I think there's some question marks there, especially in what team he's going to go to. He could just be on the Tyreek could just be on the DeAndre Hopkins, sort of career arc, right? Best for a while, super sick, but then it's like you got to fall off at some point, right? You don't want any Chris Bell. Overrated. Firstly, and he's hurt. Yeah, he did tear his ACL. We're gonna watch him though. We'll watch Chris Bell. We'll see what he's about. We'll see what Chris Bell's about. Again, guys, if you enjoy the content, drop a like. 40 likes for a second draft. The likes just help me out too. We're actually gonna like. I just want to say like thank you to you guys too. Like we're on a pretty good streak of like, if we stream for like at least like an hour and a half, 2+ hours, like we're doing 400 views every video, which like is that's pretty sick. To say like I can just like pump out, like if I just go live for, if I do 2 drafts and I'm like, okay, that's 400 views, like that is pretty cool to say, you know, like we've came a long way. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. Glad you guys come out here every night, enjoy the content, all that stuff. It's not lost on me. I truly do appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. Soccer is the only dominant sport across the world because of the cost of entry. All you need is a ball and a goal. 100%. I'm not arguing. Yeah, that is 100% true. I'm just saying, like, if America wanted, I should say wanted. If the culture in America was like the culture of the rest of the world, America would dominate soccer. We would win the gold medal every year. Gold medal, World Cup, not every year, but like we would be dominating. We would be looked at like Spain or like Brazil, you know, potentially like have even more. That's just the way it is. Okay. Tyrie's gonna be 32 and coming off a dislocated knee with multiple ligament tears. I'm out. Yeah, it's not great. And like we don't even know his situation. He could just fall more too. I need an update on Tyree before I draft him. I need an update on Mixon before I draft him. There's a lot of guys I need updates on before I even think about fucking clicking them. Travis Hunter's another one too. Maybe not so much. I will click Travis Hunter sometimes, but I would like to know more. And I get that's where you get these edges, right? Because if then you get good value on a guy, he steams up. I get all that, but I don't know. I feel like the big board is kind of just like not drafting zeros, because there's a lot of fucking zeros you can draft in the big board. More so than because we don't have any information. We're pretty much just going off last year alone, and that's all we got. We can do some projecting. There's some guys that we like, you know, pre-draft, all that stuff. But there's just so many zeros you can draft, you know? Like DJ Giddens gets drafted every round. Every single draft he gets drafted last year. Nothing. Same thing with Martinez, pretty much. Nothing. You know, like there's so many. Jaden Blue, 0. There's just so many guys that can just end up being zeros for you. It's crazy. Okay, 2 picks away here. We're good at quarterback. Need one more RB. Like I said, I'm not fucking touching Joe Mixon. Tight ends, we have 1. Atlanta, Baltimore. Okay. Yeah, Likely's already gone, unfortunately. That sucks. I don't mind Tungus. I love Jake Tungus. I think he's a great click. I really want Singleton, though. Singleton's the guy I really want. We got 6 receivers. Pickens, Waddle, Pearsall, Boston, Dubs, Surratt. That's a fine 6. I think we just go Hunges or Taylor or Tungus. I really like, actually, let's go Freiermuth. I like Freiermuth more. Freiermuth's the guy I'm going to have a ton of. I think with a new offense, Mike McCarthy, like, you don't think Mike McCarthy's going to throw to their tight end? And he's by far like their best pass catching tight end. The Pat Freiermuth price, like, that's like one of the best clicks at late tight end. Because I think he's like legitimately good. We know Freiermuth is good. It's just his role sucked last year, you know? That offense is going to look so much different. I don't think, like, people I think are just like, it's going to have like the Steelers stink on it almost. Not stink, but like run the ball, you know, run the ball. 13, Arthur Smith. Like, it's not going to be that. I don't think people understand that. I think Freiermuth is such a good click right now. Like, as your third tight end, as your second tight end, I think it's great. Freiermuth as your second tight end is awesome. So, I think I'm gonna have a ton of Muth, a ton. Think about all those Packers tight ends that had good years. Think about Jake Ferguson when he was there with McCarthy and Dow. Like, dude, come on now. What are we talking about? It's gonna be so much 11 personnel. A lot of 11, a lot of 12. You know. It's not going to be this like only 12, 13. We'll be an 11 if we need to on third down. It's not, I don't think it's going to be that. I really don't. You know, that's just not his deal. Who's the OC for the Steelers? Offensive coordinator, Steelers. I would assume McCarthy's calling plays, but he's Brian Angelico. Where was he last year? Formerly the Vikings passing game coordinator. Okay, I mean that feels pretty good. He's coming from the Vikings tree. So, like, you would think he came from let's see. since 2012. His previous stops include the Packers, Vikings, and Washington. I mean, I want to see this guy's actually. I want to see this guy's Wikipedia. Where is this guy? Where is this fool been? Okay, so he was with McCarthy in 2016 to 2018. Would anyone like to take a guess of what the OC? This is breaking news. This is breaking news. The current OC for the Pittsburgh Steelers was in Green Bay with Mike McCarthy already from 2016 to 2018. Would anyone like to guess what position he coached for his entire NFL career? This guy, the fucking OC. Tampa Bay, 2012 to 2013, tight ends coach. Cleveland Browns, 2014 to 2015, tight ends coach. Green Bay Packers, 2016 to 2018, tight ends coach. Washington Redskins, 2019, tight ends coach. Carolina Panthers, 2020 to 2021, tight ends coach. Minnesota Vikings, 22 to 25, passing game coordinator and tight ends coach. Yep, I am officially now more in. I was already in on Pat Freiermuth. I am officially even more in now on Pat Freiermuth. He's the best click in the 17th round. The 18th round. He's the best click on the board in the entire draft for him. Pat Freiermuth is the best click. I just decided that. I'm in. I couldn't be more in, actually. I couldn't be more in now. We just won to the big board. We just won. 200K is ours. And Davis Maddox took Omar Cooper in round 18. You son of a bitch. That's the second player he sniped me on. First it was Purdy. That's fucking Omar. Davis, if you're watching, fuck you. Okay, what do we got? I like Tunges this late. I'd like Stowers for the upside. There's a lot of other rookie tight ends that I think are fun. This is why I'm pushing tight end, dude. Well, who's taking early tight end? Idiots. Why would you draft Trey McBride in round 1? We can get Pat Freiermuth in round 18. Makes no sense. You also just draft both. We haven't taken Stowers in a bit. Let's go Stowers. Let's get a little Stowers. Let's take our receiver. Anyone that stacks Atlanta, Baltimore. Let's go Bateman. I think Bateman could have a resurgence. Declan Doyle. Again, let's get a stack there. It's an easy stack to just kind of get as well. We're making the Mendoza bet. That's Surratt there. Could be Denzel too. Denzel Boston could be a Raider as well. Who knows? But yeah, we're good there. We are good there. Rip another big board. Well, if we have 40 likes, I will rip another big board. How many likes do we have? We have 38 likes. So 2 more likes, and I will indeed rip another big board. Let's go down there and drop a like. Yeah, it seems so easy to push. So easy. It just feels like there's so many guys with upside. Like, it's surprising, like the guys who I actually don't like clicking. Like I think I debatably like clicking the guys underneath. Like, I don't like clicking Parkinson or Schultz or TJ or Njoku. I don't like clicking those guys or Barner. Like the upside that Ferguson gives you, that Freiermuth gives you, Gunnar Helm gives you, Mason Taylor, maybe not, the Jets suck, but all the rookie tight ends outside of Sadiq, Stowers has receiving upside. Max Clare has receiving upside. Michael Trigg has receiving upside. Jack, I think it's Endries. Jack Endries from Texas has receiving upside. You got Arroyo. You got Tunges. You got, like, there's just so many fucking guys down here. There's so many guys down here. It's unbelievable. So I just don't like, so sorry I don't want to draft Trey McBride in the fucking 12th overall pick. Like, am I going to do it? Yes. Is it an awful click? No. I just don't prefer to build my team that way, especially when running back goes off the board so early. Receivers, very interesting this year as well. It's like tight end feels like the one position where it's like, okay, like I'm kind of anywhere on the draft board, I can kind of get a guy that I like, especially toward the end when I can just, get these running backs that dry up. I'm fucking drafting. I can draft Pat Freiermuth in round 18, or like Isaiah Davis. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm drafting Isaiah Davis. No offense, Isaiah Davis actually is worth a couple clicks, but you get what I'm saying. Pat Freiermuth is going to score more points than Isaiah Davis this year, straight up. What if it's Jonnu Darnell? They cut into Muth. Jonnu won't be there. I don't think Jonnu will be there. Isn't Jonnu a free agent? Jonnu Smith. I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. I'm almost positive he is. Yeah, he signed a one. Oh, no, he's not. Jonnu's back. Oh, but they can cut him for $7 million. He could get cut too. I don't care. Still fine. Frymuth's better. But Jonnu's old now. How old is Jonnu? He's going to be 31 when the season starts. 31. Yeah, they saved $7 million. So. And they have too many tight ends. They got Washington and Hayward. They don't need 4 tight ends. Unless you're Arthur Smith. Okay. One more receiver click, and we will call it not a day, but a draft, because we will be drafting. I assume we are at 44 likes. Huge. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we'll open another big board after this, so don't go anywhere if you're watching. We'll give you the countdown. Hopefully you can get in. Oh, I just knew Jeremy wasn't falling back. I knew it. I'll go. I don't think I've drafted Jack Besh once, and he's not a bad click considering with the Mendoza thing. And Besh is like very much a guy, I think, back shoulder guy, physical cat. He's like a Surratt. Jack Besh is a prospect like Surratt kind of thing. They're kind of similar players. So I don't mind. I don't hate that. That body type. That's where Mendoza throws a great back shoulder. Okay. Let's dive into another big board. I'll give you a countdown, so don't worry. How many more do we have left? We've done what? What's the math on that? 28? So this will be. Oh, I think the last one that hasn't. Oh, I did finish. Yeah. So we got 29th big board. Sick. All right, guys. We are hopping in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, yeah, this is gonna fill up. That was a good cue, because a lot of people are gonna get in this one. All right, who do we got? Unders at Nice and Blunt. How we doing? We got Taking Dollars. How we doing? Anthony's in here again. Peanuts in here again. If I missed your name, tell us where you're drafting at. Don't be a lurker. You know the fucking rule. That's the one rule. I don't have many rules in this chat other than don't be a lurker. If you are in the draft, you are required by law, by my bylaws, to tell me where the fuck you're drafting at. Oh, Adam Schefter just tweeted, David Njoku, who is scheduled to be a free agent, announced that he will not return to the Browns. Probably a good move. Probably a good move. I'm not going back there. Will not be going back there. Rel Talk is in here at 1.6. Ball's Life's in here at 3. ADW in here at 9. Hello. So yeah, so we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 people in here, I think. Of the people that I know. Hey, appreciate that, man. Have you been streaming recently? I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. Maybe I just, I haven't caught you at the right days. I'll take Puka at 4. Thank you. Come again. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Right. Oh, you haven't. How come I haven't seen you? I just pulled it here, guys. Go sub to Nice and Blunt. He puts out really good streams when I've been in there. I don't know how I haven't seen it. I'm subbed. I know what. I might not be subbed on my. I'm gonna go sub to you on my other account. That's what it is. There it is. Because I have like my YouTube watching account. My YouTube watching account is not my PPR Tyler account, so that's why I haven't seen you live. Guys, go sub to Nice and Blunt. I just linked his channel in the live stream. He does really good draft work. He streams a ton of drafts as well. So go give him a sub. He puts out good work. Okay. All right, 10 picks away here. Oh God, Puka at 4 feels great. I love it. Ken Walker been rising. I don't really see where he went in this last draft. I don't know. He's gonna get fucking paid though. I just made a thumbnail for Toxic Tower, which is if you want to be in there for Toxic Tower is Wednesday on Wednesday at 7 p.m. So yeah, go over there. Sub to that. That link's in the description too. And if you don't know what Toxic Tower is, literally, quite literally, you know what? Maybe you're like, I don't know what Toxic Tower is. Like, I never heard of that. Never watched it. Click on the link in my description. Click any fucking video. Click somewhere in the middle of any video on that channel. I would bet within 45 seconds of watching, someone will have called another person on the panel some sort of name, or screamed at them, or called them stupid. Within 45 seconds of any point of any video on our channel. That's why you watch. That's why you sub. That is why you sub. So little trial run for that. Yeah, I'm curious to see where Kenneth Walker goes. I wonder where he goes in this draft, and I wonder where he goes in, like, okay. Oh, brother. Lord forgive me for I have sinned. London Puka. GG's, boys. GG's. I just won the big board.
Me at the London. If you find time, we can run one.
Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten a London Puka start. In the big board, nonetheless. GG's. GG's. All right, we can't. This is like one of those things. It's like one of those teams we can't fuck up now. You know, I feel like every time I say we can't fuck up this team, I end up fucking up the team. You know what I mean? Like, I need a running back. And I don't want it to be Chase Brown. I don't want Chase Brown again. Chase Brown fucks this team. I would like Breece, or I would like Kenneth Walker, I think. One of those two. Yeah, I don't know why London is falling. He is. Maybe he's just going to go with like the fucking 2-3 turn eventually. I don't know what his deal is. There's no way Nelson Blount goes 3 RBs in a row, is there? Could. No, he does. I stand corrected. Okay. Now here's the problem. I don't love Chase Brown. I don't love Bucky. Chase Brown only because it's a slight fall, but I don't want to. I don't love him as my one. I don't love it. Kyrie needs it. I mean, there's not like none of these guys I love. Let's just go with the ADP. This is a fine click. This keeps us alive. This keeps us in the hunt. Not a bad click at all. We'll just do it. You know? Yeah, we'll take the value. Exactly. We'll take the value. If you take JSN at 5, you probably won't get Walker in the 3rd. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Probably. Puka London, I'm calling the manager. Yeah, I got a underdog deposit match too. I got to do that. Only problem is, like, I don't know. I live paycheck to paycheck, so I got to move some money around. But it's like, it's free money. I'm actually losing more money if I don't take that. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to put that money in regardless. You know? Like, I have what? I think it says it in the top. I have $681 in my account right now. I don't plan on doing $681 worth more of drafts. I plan to do a lot more money than that in drafts. So I'm losing out on drafts by not taking that. So I have to put fucking, like, what is it, like $400 in? I got $100 max, I think is what I got. So I don't know. I gotta put $400 in. Fuck. Burrow stays healthy. Brown will smash. I agree. He was even doing good. He had some good games even when Burrow was out. You know, I just worry. My worry is, like, God, that team actually has so many more needs than RB though. So maybe they, like, I think he's actually solidified himself enough where he's actually a good pick. I think last year I thought they might draft somebody, but I don't think that's going to happen this year. Like, draft somebody that will, like, significantly cut into his work. You know, I could totally see them being like an Algier team though. You know, God, Algier to Cincinnati would be fucking sick. That would be fucking sick. Okay. 4 picks away here. I said I needed more Loveland. If Loveland falls back, I'm definitely taking him. doesn't. God, dude, how can you watch the Super Bowl yesterday? And I get it. Like, Ramondre was killing it, but like Travion, man, he had some couple nice runs. But like, is he worth a 4th round click? 5th round click? Yeah, he's got that week winning upside. But man, Ramondre's back, and he's definitely I just think he's their lead guy. I cannot believe how low Ramondre goes. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how buried he is. Like, people are just certain the TreVeyon Henderson takeover is happening. Could it happen? 100%. Is it a certainty? I think it's like 40, 60. 60 that he doesn't. 40 that he does. Not good enough odds for me to take him in the 4-5 turn. I'm taking Lund. I'm taking Loveland. I am taking Loveland. I think Henderson it's like the RB1 overall. Respectfully, you think Henderson's the RB1? I think you're on crack. Respectfully. Yeah, I think you were talking about the Pats, I think. So I take back my comment. I read that again, and then I was like, he's probably just talking about the Pats. I take back my comment, Jose. I rescind. I owe you an apology. I rescind my comment. Yes, I got you. Okay. 2 picks away here. Fuck. Am I gonna take TreVeyon here after I just talk shit on him? Oh, decision time. Fuck. Kind of want Lamar, but I don't want to fall behind at RB. And if I don't take an RB here, I will fall behind at RB, and I will do the thing where I'm like, oh, you just sold. I take Lamar. And then maybe like if we get either Stafford or I think we can do like a two QB thing on this team as well. You know, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Do I like 3? Yes, but some of the guys I'd like if I get Stafford Lamar, I think I might go 2 or draft like Kirk in the 20th round. So yeah, Devin probably hates me. He almost had Flowers today, which is kind of hard to do. Not hard to do, but it's whatever. You kind of got to do it at from the 1 or the 2 pick. You got to get Zay to fall, you know? So. No, I don't. He does hate you. He's just being nice. All right. All right. We gotta figure out RB here. We have to land that plane. It's a non-negotiable. We have to land that plane. Also, too, I will issue a like goal for a 3rd draft. How many likes are we at right now? We are at 44 likes right now. If we get to, I don't know, let's call it 65, 21 more likes, we'll do a 3rd draft. 65 likes. All right, 5 picks away here. I'm just not going to say anything. There's too many people in this room for me to be running my mouth. Too many people in this room. I was kind of hoping Tate would fall back, not going to lie. Sad day. Sad day. Yeah, it does get scary. That's what I'm saying. That's why I almost took TreVeyon. I almost took TreVeyon for the record, but I did not. But I almost did. Okay, this actually worked out perfectly. I just get the RB1 in New England. I end up getting the joke's on everyone. The joke's on all of you. I actually end up getting the RB1 in New England anyway. Frauds. Easy game. Game's beatable. TBH. I don't know how you can draft Trev over Sweet about Trevor Etienne. Free agent thing. And dude, he was the man at the end of the year. When that offense started humming, Etienne was he was fucking good. Henderson isn't even 1B. Damn. That's tough. That's a tough statement. Damn. Tyler Warren's just going to fall like this? That's fine. We'll not be taking Tyler Warren. I was going to take Jaylen Warren, though. God damn it. Okay, receivers fine here. Receivers fine. Did we do a New England thing? I don't love Alec Pierce. I don't love it. And I hate this 20-second clocks as well. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. It's Alec Pierce because I'm not drafting a tight end. I don't need a QB. Tutin's like the worst pick on the board. Monunga is not that far behind of being the worst pick on the board. And Diggs could just like fall off a cliff. I don't know why he's going at ADP 79. At least let me take a spike week guy who's a free agent who could actually have a pretty big role. Fuck you. Fuck you. 3 of 11. Wait, is this? I don't know why I keep forgetting that it's 3 of 12. I keep thinking it's 2. I don't know why, but I keep thinking it's 2. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. All right. We guys having a good Monday so far. This is gonna be a good week. You know, I'm actually like this is one of those weeks where I'm like, God, this is gonna be. I don't know why, but I just like am like I'm delusionally confident that like spring is like almost here, and I get to sit on my patio again soon. It's fucking not even Valentine's Day yet. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not sitting on my patio for at least another like 2.5 months. God, but I think about it every day. Like, fuck. It's because I'm drafting is the problem. I'm drafting right now and everything. And like usually I would like just draft outside. Like, dude, 78 and sunny. It's 8 p.m. Sun's kind of going down. I'm on my balcony with a fucking Coors Light, playing some country music and drafting best ball teams. Can you describe a better summer weekday night? You can't do it. You legitimately cannot do it. That's the best feeling ever. And I'm chasing that. But I'm not chasing it because it's so far away. It's not even in sight. So I'm depressed. Adding more than 5 beers. Oh shit. We had a poll on this stream a month ago. How many beers is the best amount of beers to have? I think 3 won. I think it was 3. I think 3 is the best. I don't even think it's close. 3 beers, then maybe 5 beers. 3 beers, 5 beers, I think. Are 1 and 2. I think 1 beer is like 3 though. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, let's definitely Jadarian here. Definitely need an RB. Jadarian's got upside. Definitely Jadarian price. Quick, is there a vegetable in your fridge? Do peppers count? If peppers count, then yes. If peppers do not count, then no. So, sorry. 8 not close. 0 beers is the answer. 0 beers is not the answer. 12. I mean, Christ. What is wrong with you? Oh, shit. Okay. God. Pitt's at 100. Pitt's is going to fall back to pick 100, I think. Maybe not. There's a couple of guys that haven't drafted tight end yet. What kind of pepper? They were red, orange, and yellow peppers. Well, they're technically in my meals now because I just cut them up and meal prepped. But technically, they're in my fridge. They're just cut up in a little cooked. I fried them too. So why would a pepper? Someone said it was a fruit. Somebody told me a pepper was a fruit. I think Emo Cowboy said that bullshit. So I don't know. I don't know what is a fruit, what's not a fruit. I was really hoping someone wouldn't take Stafford. I didn't think anyone was going to in this lobby, but I was praying they did not. So now we have Stafford. So now we have the flexibility to really push quarterback, and we can take like there's some good RBs that kind of go in those later quarterback tiers, like like where I'd be drafting Penix or like who else do I have on this team? Caleb's already gone, but like maybe other receivers we draft kind of thing, where it's like where or like even just having to take a quarterback in general, where like if I have Lamar, I usually want to get like 2 more of like the mid-tier guys or like the the guys who go in the 20s, like maybe 2 of Cam Ward, Bryce Young, Penix, Jones, etc. Where now it's like if I really need to, I'm fine with 2 or just taking a guy in round 20. you know, because there's some clicks there that I think give you some hope. So yeah, vegetables are bullshit. Fake healthy food. Well, I'm not an expert, so I couldn't tell you. Oh shit. Did go to Target today. I went grocery shopping today. I honestly, I was so proud of myself today that of like my haul. Pretty good haul for me. I'm trying to lose some weight, and I'm not like, I don't know, like I'm fine, but like I kind of want to just be more like shredded, you know, like a little bit more lean. And like my workouts are the same. It's the diet that kills me because I'm a snacker. I love snacks. So I'm locking in. The most like I think that the most unhealthy thing I bought was I bought like the individual Rice Krispie, like a box of those, but that's like those are 90 calories. And I'm only gonna eat one a day for like a kind of like a pre-workout glucose spike, you know? So I don't even think that's that bad. And then I did get some hot chocolate. I think that might be the most unhealthy thing I bought was the hot chocolate. I did buy a mug too. I didn't have a mug. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I didn't have a mug. And I bought some plates, some like glass plates. I didn't have any glass plates before today. I bought 2 because I was like, what if I cook for somebody? That's probably never going to happen. But what if I do? I need to have 2 glass plates instead of 2 plastic plates with a bunch of knife indents on them. You know, these are things that I think about. These are the thoughts of a 26-year-old single bachelor who barely cooks and doesn't have a girlfriend. You know, these are the things that I think about. That's what I'm saying, dude. I actually just got paper plates. Way more practical. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, we are 2, 3, 3, 1. We need to get some more meat on these other positions here. This one actually might be Coker. I think it is. I think this one's good. If Jawan was there, I would have clicked Jawan. I think Coker's better than Reed, personally. Let's go Coker and then an RB. Okay. Do we pull up Emmett Johnson? Because we're not going to get him on the way back around. It's Emmett Johnson or it's Coleman or Krosky Merritt. It's like one of these 4 guys. I don't know which one it is. I have so much Emmett Johnson. It's like, do I click him again? Probably. He goes anyway to under that. That's fine. Only the best dinnerware for those Uncrustables. Dude, I haven't bought Uncrustables in a long time, unfortunately. I should buy some more. Those aren't great for you though. I only got those because I needed like a bread, and there's probably better breakfast items to eat than Uncrustables. But like good amount of calories, I wouldn't eat until like 1 p.m. because I went to football, right? So I just wasn't like I needed something in the morning to kind of like wake me the fuck up. Jonah Krosky Merritt just feels like a better. Let's go Krosky over Jonah Coleman. So what happened to the Bill Believers? Those were taking him around 7 last year. I don't know. I think Krosky's fine. I think he's fine in the range he goes in. You know, he's got upside for sure. Commanders aren't like a lock to take somebody. They could also take Jeremiah Love. So I think it's a team that no one's really like. He could totally go to the fucking Commanders, 100%. 100%. I gotta check my bets for tonight. I placed a big parlay today. I took Pistons and Bulls parlayed together. I put big money on it. Pistons are up at half. Bulls are tied. Bulls are tied in the second quarter. The Bulls lose to the fucking Nets. What are we doing? Okay. Okay, guys, if you haven't dropped a like yet, go down there, drop a like on the live stream, please. We're at 44 likes, 59 people watching. God damn it, we should be at 59 likes. If the math is mathing. Yeah, let me grab it on Crustful to wake me up, said no one ever. Well, you know what? I did. So my new grab. I just bought like those. I feel like I've had them before, but I don't know if I've ever bought them. They're like the Kind bar, like the apple. It's like an apple breakfast bar or some shit. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'm going to try it tomorrow when I leave. No, normally I just don't eat breakfast unless if it's Thursday, I'll eat whatever breakfast the loser of our fantasy golf league has to bring in at the school. And then sometimes I get that Quick Trip, the Quick Trip sausage, egg, and cheese on a maple waffle bun. That's better than anything McDonald's has at breakfast. Not like, I'm not even kidding. It is the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had in my entire life. And I go in there every day to get an energy drink, and I walk right past because if I get it every day, I'm gonna be 300 pounds. But man, is that thing so fucking... I get it once a week. I limit myself to once a week. Everything's good in moderation. It's definitely Shahid here. Yeah, Quick Trip, man. It is fucking unbelievable. Quick Trip, as it's just... They know what they're doing. It's the best gas station in America. It's the best gas station in America. I wasn't in on Bill last year. The hype caught me by surprise, and he rose too fast. I have a tough time passing up that ADP of 120, though. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like that week 17, yeah, that big-ass fucking run. Like, he's talented for sure, you know? Dan Quinn, like, new OC, but, like, different, you know, same kind of coaching staff there, I think. So, I don't know. I feel like he should be fine. What's the right number of Uncrustables in the morning? 1 per beer? I'm not drinking a beer and eating an Uncrustable within probably 5 hours of each other. That is disgusting. I probably actually done it on stream. I don't know why I said that. Okay, Doves. Kind of need an RB here. I like Spears. Yeah, we have to go RB here. We can't afford to. Like, I would like to click Andrews, but we just can't. We have to go RB here because I know what's coming if we don't. I know what's coming if we do not click RB. Oh, yeah, dude. Quick Trip. Dude, you don't even have to like go grocery shopping if you live next to a Quick Trip. They got everything you fucking need there. Legitimately everything you need at Quick Trip. It's crazy because you wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think so, but they do. They got ground beef. Wasn't he viable in the fantasy playoffs? Are you talking about JCM? He was, yeah, 100% viable. He had that. He was like one of the. He had like what, 19 points, 20 points, week 17. He was good. He was good. Okay. Ground beef is insane. Gas station? You talking about just like it's insane like you like it, or like gas station ground beef is insane? Because I could see either of those. I never had Quick Trip ground beef, but it's probably good. All right, we got Lamar, Stafford, Chase Brown, Ramondre, Jadarian Price, Krotsky, Merritt, Tajay Spears, Puka, London, Pierce, Coker, Shaheed. The receivers is definitely like the downfall of this team so far, but we can fix that. We might attack that with volume because the running backs don't feel that bad. They don't. I feel we're a little like it's Puka, London, but then I don't like these three are definitely wild cards. Where I guess maybe I don't know. We're just gonna attack both. This might be like a. We might go like 2, 6, 8, 3. We could honestly just go 2 of each of the onesies, but I don't think that's really smart to do. Because it's like it depends who the running backs are. Because like I'd rather take a third tight end than draft what's probably going to be a 0 at RB if I'm taking a guy in round 19 or 20. You know what I mean? Like you're probably taking a 0 at RB in round 19 and 20. That's why I want to have 6 before round 17. You know. Okay. Do we just go? If Penix comes back around, I will. The Bijan draft is 100% clicking Penix though. It's Underzet, right? It's Underzet. Underzet's definitely. Do I want to take Penix from him? Is the real question. I might want to. I haven't decided yet, but I might want to. I like Braylon too. I just don't think I need Penix on this team. This might come back to haunt me. Maybe I'll come look back at this team like, fuck, this is in the finals. I wish I had Penix, but I don't think I need Penix on this team. Let's go Braylon. He could be an RB1. I don't know why he goes so low. We need the RB. It's fine. Who's he got? Jaden. Yeah, he's definitely going Penix. Just remember, Underzet, I allowed you to have Penix. I allowed it. I allowed that to happen. What happened here? Steph Curry will not participate in the NBA All-Star game. Sheesh. Randall might get in then. Big Jew. right, Franklin's fine. I like Tucker. I don't like Mitchell. Mitchell is clickable, but I don't love it. I think we just go Franklin. Or do we just get our tight end? It's Likely such a guy. I cannot pass up on Isaiah Likely. This makes me might want to go 2 tight ends and just roll with these 2. Unless Freiermuth is there. I have so many late round guys I like 15 and after. I love rounds 15 through 20. There's so many, I just feel like there's guys you can click at every position but running back and feel pretty good about it, considering what round you're taking them in. You know what I mean? Outside of RB, everything feels good. I feel good about the quarterbacks you can get late. To the tight ends, we already went over. There's good receivers. You can get Malik in round 20. I think that feels solid. Bateman, I think, feels solid. A lot of the rookies down there, like Bernard, there's so many options you can go at all those other positions. That's why getting RBs in those middle rounds and early is just so crucial, I feel like. Yeah, RB needs to be done by 180. I 100% agree. 100% agree. The cutoff for me, Singleton's the last guy. I even feel remotely good about clicking, and he's the only guy because it's not Mixon. Samson's pretty meh, and then Tank no, Brian no, Keaton no. Caleb is fine. If I need a guy in round 20, I'm usually clicking, or 18 or whatever. I'm usually clicking Caleb, but man, it does not feel good. It does not feel good down there. Even though I like Mike Washington, I like Big Mike. It's he's going to be a day 3 rookie. I kind of need to hit the nuts outcome for him to matter, right? He's got to go somewhere where the guy gets hurt in front of him. He's not going to go somewhere and I think compete right away. I just don't. I guess to Woody Marks, but you really need to thread the needle with those rookies, you know? Really need to thread the needle. Where it's a guy like Braylon, I kind of feel I know what I'm going to get from him in some respect, and he has that crazy upside, so. I don't know. QB feels shaky. I don't know if I want Tua, Rodgers, Malik Willis. I think Kirk is a good shout. Roger. The report just came out today that said Rodgers is gonna probably be back for the Steelers. That's what I saw. Or it's more likely or some shit, which means that he's really considering it. So. Okay, let's look at what we got here. Let's take a look at what we got here. Receiver wise, Baltimore Rams. Oh, let's just go Io Manor, I think. Let's go Cooper first, actually. I kind of want to shoot for some rookie upside in this room, if I'm being honest. Najee doesn't feel the best in round 20, but if you hold your nose and drink some milk real quick, not too bad. Yeah. That's what BBG would say. BBG would love that take. All right. We are currently at 46 likes. Again, guys, if we get to, I said 65, I think, right? 65 likes, we'll do another draft. So go down there, drop a like if you have not already. Drop a sub as well, por favor. Thank you. Okay. AO Manor's fine. I just don't know how I want to build this. Man. I think we go Io Manor first, and then we figure it out. Do I go 2 tight ends or do I go to? I'm leaning toward. I could just go 3 of both. One more receiver. I'm done at RB. I think this is fine. That's fine. We're fine there because there's no one else that I'm going to take there. So it's do I need the 9th receiver? And I don't think I do. Right? Do I need a 9th? Do I need 2 more receivers on a Puka London team? I feel like I'm fine there. So I think we just push it. I think we just take the 3rd tight end and we take the 3rd quarterback. Unless there's a quarterback that I really don't want that's there. So we'll see. Yeah, Kirk's already gone too. So I'm not Shedeur or so yeah, Tua is really the only guy, and I don't even love drafting Tua. So maybe I think we actually just go to the 2 QBs. We roll with Stafford and Lamar, because the third one, the third one's really there for getting you through weeks where like guys are both on a bye or one guy's hurt, you know, and then's on a bye. That's what the third QB is really there for. It's really not there for like upside, I don't think. It gives you one more game to stack, but it's like if you're taking a guy this late, Rodgers, Kirk, could they win you something? Maybe, I guess, but it feels like it's more there for like advance rate than it is for upside. Maybe it's for both. Like you can make the argument it's for both. It is a lot of draft capital, 100 exactly too. That's the other reason for it, right? And Stafford confirmed coming back, so I just gives me a little bit more security on that front. So I feel good about that. See, next couple picks here, we'll see. It's going to decide a lot. Yeah, I knew fucking Freiermuth was going to go. That's fine. I have a plethora of tight ends that I can take in these rounds. We are solid. Is somebody? Oh no, he's always just down there. He falls more and more every day. I can't believe it. Every day he falls more. I'm just gonna push him. Except I don't think I can do that on stream. Like any of these guys, I don't fucking think so. Tight end wise, I think we just go Stowers. Yeah, let's go Stowers. Then we'll go receiver. Stowers, then a receiver. Baltimore, LA. Could just go Bateman again. Bateman seems fine. Is Vidal still there? Oh no, I was gonna say. Yeah, Vidal feels fine. I feel they could. That's totally like a guy they could totally bring somebody in though. Or yeah, I could see Vidal not being like the RB2. Hopefully he did enough. Like for his sake, like he was pretty good. I hope he did enough to kind of keep it because I think he's a good player. But yeah. I think this team turned out well with the Puka London thing. I actually think it turned out well. Let's go Jeremy first. And then, yeah, it's because I don't... QB, what? Did I miss somebody maybe? I just don't think Ty Simpson's going to play a snap this year. Yeah. I think we're good. And it's none of these RBs. Definitely not. Jeremy Bernard. I keep saying it's Jeremy. I keep saying Jeremy, but I know it's Jeremy. Jeremy Bernard. Jeremy Bernard. Okay. Again, we will be back tomorrow at 6. This will be the last draft and we're going to hop off. But we'll be back again tomorrow for 6 p.m. Central for, again, another player. I'm leaning towards Surratt, but I'll decide tomorrow. If I'm in a really good mood, I'll do Jeremy. We'll watch him. But, yeah, we'll watch somebody, probably do 2 more drafts, and then we might do 1. I might have plans tomorrow, so we actually might end up only doing 1, potentially. That's not a promise, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear tomorrow. But we'll be back tomorrow at 6. What is that going to be? Day 18? Day 18 tomorrow? 17 days since the big boards dropped. Feels kind of longer. I think 17 days feels longer than it doesn't feel as long as it's been. You know? I feel like it's been open for a month. It's been open for like half a month. Just kind of nuts. Combine's gonna be fun. Combine's like what? I think Combine's like 17 days away. It's not. It's like that second weekend, or like that last weekend in February or something like that. That's gonna be fucking sick. God, the Combine's gonna be dope. How many rookies were on the winning big board team? I have no clue. We should look at that. I do not know. Wasn't it like a shit ton of rookies? I feel like I remember seeing it, and it was like a shit ton. I could be wrong, though. All right. Bateman's a good last click. I don't think he's going to get cut or anything. All the fun rookies I kind of want to draft are gone as well. What about, like, Mumfield? Is Mumfield, like, the worst fucking click? Oh, Antonio Williams is a good shout, too, actually. Like, he played quite a bit this year. This doesn't indicate how good he was this year for them. I might actually go Williams. One more rookie. I think he's going to go higher than some people think. He's a good player. Let's go Antonio Williams. Clemson. All right, guys. Again, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. Make sure you're there. Be there, be square. And then, yeah, film, drafting, all the regular stuff. So we'll see you tomorrow.